Alright, you amazing people, you should be coming from the Tikian Valley quest where my amazing voiceover capabilities were put into action. So, I already did this part, like an idiot. I looked at OBS and I'm like, huh, where did the video go? Never recorded it. So, we're gonna do this again real quick. I already know what we're supposed to do, because I spent literally like an hour already today, 2 hours, walking around the whole map, figuring out where this was going at. But it's pretty cool quest, I enjoyed it. So let's get on into it, talk to the Lord of the Swamp, try to get him to sign the peace treaty. And I'll show you guys how to do it, because online apparently there's no like guide. Because I'm not gonna lie, I spent an hour walking around and trying to look one. You have a cease treaty, you have a ceasefire treaty in your hands. It must be signed if the Efreet and mankind are to find peace and prevent yet another. Ha! A ceasefire, are you serious? Your gaze is firm. Looks like you aren't joking. Did you know that one of the Nasir has ruled over Jamal City for 20 years? For 2 decades now, he's tried doing everything he can to rule this land, but the fact of the matter is he can barely keep the guards standing at the gates of Jamal City. The Sultan sent his most trusted son to Jamal City to sort out the dispute for himself, but we all know that Jamal City is the final piece of the puzzle and the secret heart of the Nasir. Whoever one here would ultimately attack one day. Everybody hopes to have their own spacious land with bountiful resources, and everybody wants to be the winner, to throw open those gates to Jamal City and establish a true mighty kingdom. Alright, if everyone thought like this, unless we stop fighting, we're all doomed to die. In this brutal cutthroat world, the weak will eventually perish. You may take the knee and then offer up your family in sacrifice, but it'll never be enough to keep you safe. Instead, you're just waiting for death's sweet release. Why not actually try to make destiny into your own 2 hands? It really is such a good life, begging and cowering for mercy of the rich. Young one, you are far too naive. Only through fighting can we take what we want, and peace will only leave the third people to keep flailing in a quagmire. I'm a selfish old man. Selfish people are short-sighted and can only see what's right before them. I am an old without children. It hasn't been easy making it this far. The children of Umra are all sons and daughters I need. I refuse to see them subjugated and forced into labor. Scram, kid. What you want, but there's only such thing as free wish in this world. That wish you will seek will only ruin you. The third chief doesn't seem like he's messing around. There's only one way we can go. Make some more inquiries and you'll surely turn over more clues. Perhaps go chat with the Lord of Generals and Thurr. Stop the tavern in each town to put local knowledge to use. Yeah, no, that doesn't matter. You just talk to Nura. Yep. I want to know something about Ludos Khan. Ludos Khan was born in Meriton and he is certainly known as a people's hero. He's had both son and daughter, but his son died in battle. You see, his daughter was taken to Jamal City before the Battle of the Black Sun. And well, who knows what happened to her? I did hear about a woman who looked like a grown-up princess in the snowy Zagros Mountains. Ludos Khan has a beard whitened from experience in his old age. No one hates more than he does. But that's why he understands and respects its value. Alright guys, well this is going to be a little voiceover because the audio got destroyed and it sounds like a robot being face-fucked by another robot. Is what is happening. So at that moment, we just talked to the tavern keeper. She tells you that Yeon in the past, the queen of the Lord of the Swamp, got taken away to Zagros Mountain. Easiest thing you gotta do, don't talk to any of the generals. Your quest won't update, so don't worry about it. Just continue trucking on straight into the mountains from here on out. Boom. Nice little map change right there. Go to Frost Valley. And on the way here is just gonna be a quickie. Nothing else. Which I find it weird that it won't change, it won't update your quest after you find some of the clues. But, you know, still an early access game, so it doesn't really matter that much. Though I would really appreciate it if it would update some of the quest. So here on out, you talk to it. Oh, wow, I click really fast. Okay. Yep, I've heard of a rumor of an extraordinary woman. She's probably about my age, was brought here 10 or so years ago. Someone remarked that she looked like one of the old emperor's concubines from Jamal City. But who knows? I wouldn't mind if people from all over came to Frost Valley looking for me like some tourist attraction. It's a joke. Just take a gander around town and I bet you'll find her. So what do you want to know? That's it. Then you gotta solve this little quest involving a yak and 3 men. So she's right there. As you can see, a beautiful woman. I seem to be appearing to be doing some dumb things. Oh, I'm winning over a boy. I can hear the police sirens already exploding into my doorway right now as we speak. Yes? Alright, did you get the boy that you wanted there, Mr. Nobody? There we go. Mr. Gara up in here. Honestly, he is Gara. He was pretty fun to watch later on in the future. Alright, beautiful woman. You seem quite capable. And us mountain folk are partial to seeking advice from capable people. Can you help me out with something? What is it? I thought you agreed to me without thinking things over. Alright then, here it is. One early morning, as the sun came out from behind the mountain, a stranger came by the village, a big, fluffy, white yak. Click. Mr. Nobody, click. How do you read so slow? Alright, this is why we don't have that many subscribers. Come on, let's go. Yaks are a trophy animal around here with their sweet, meaty, and fluffy fur. It'd fetch a handsome price in the market, and just the problem. What problem, you may ask? It doesn't take much to imagine the size of a squabble this yak threw up. Him with long hair claimed he saw it first. Him with short hair, though, says he heard it first. But the bald guy, he's the one who caught it in the end. Who has the best claim to the furry treasure? The long-haired man saw the yak first. The short-haired man heard the yak first. The bald man grabbed the yak first. This yak belongs to the mountain. Why is that? Why? Because the yak belongs to the mountain, good ma'am. But that's not the reason for them to walk away from this delicious freebie. Where there's a will, there's a way. Hee, now you finally know what it is I want to ask you. Task you with. Oh, do you want in on this? Help the random woman. Commentating over the video is disastrous. I do not enjoy this one bit. So there's the yak. I saw it first, it's mine. If it comes first, I heard it first. Who cares about your ears? This yak is in my yard now, so it's mine now. They each make their points. Doesn't seem like it's going to be easy. What do? Reparations here. I'm gonna solve everything as I do with money here because we have so much cash. How much money? What's the split? Who's getting more though? It's all the same amount. Then no way. I also disagree. Why I should get more? Stop clicking so fast, please. I'm the one with the yak here. Why would you say something? Not fair. Hey, you think you can just shout over the top of us around here? Let me tell you, unless you can pay out every one of us yak each, you can't get anything. One yak per person? Well, that comes to 3,000 otar. Can't you use an abacus properly? 1,500 per person at 3 people comes to 4,500 otar. Ah, yes, that's right. 4,500. No more, no less. Yes, 4,500, 1,400 each, or else I'll skin it and eat it. That's my yak. Don't you dare slay it. Your yak? What a load of baloney. It's mine, I tell you. 4,500. These people will drive a hard bargain. Not really, as I kept saying right there. We have all the cash in the world and we don't really care where we use it. You tell them and only leave once you see the yak released into the wild with your own 2 eyes. It doesn't matter how it happened, the situation has been resolved. Done. Easy day, lemon squeezy, all good. So now we go back here. You did it. I never would have dreamed. It seems like you'll have to offer something of greater value in exchange, or straight up threaten them. Otherwise, how could you persuade them in such a short amount of time? 3 men fighting over a yak, just like 5 tribes fighting over a piece of dirt, just like children fighting over candy, like adults fighting over money. Fighting, and more fighting. In the end, does anyone really win? I know why you're here. I've heard about this crazed adventurer chasing around after an impossible dream. If there's any way I can help you catch it? Whoa. The girl tugs softly at your left hand, slips her hand inside your palm with ease. The coldness of her touch gives you a sudden sharp reminder of something for some reason. You think of Lord of the Swamp, Ludos Khan, and her striking resemblance to him. You nearly blurt out the question, "Are you?" before she cuts you off with a shh. Then continues, the third chief sends his beloved daughter to Jamal City for safekeeping. No one would have guessed that the war would come so soon. You heard a little before about the third chief's daughter, how the chief's sons had been slain in intertribal warfare, and how the daughter had also disappeared during the old dynasty. For after hearing this side of the story, you may have reached an alternate conclusion. That's right, the leader of the third is my grandfather. Show this to him and tell him. Spreading your fingers, you will find a gorgeous jade calabash in your hand. Does that make you the princess of Jamal City? No way. She continues, I suppose I might be the princess of Umbra Cliffs, but not Jamal City. There's only one princess of Jamal City, and that's our waifu. And with that, she runs off laughing into the distance. You didn't ask why she never returned home to Umbra, because you already guessed why. She wants to be a free spirit, not deal with any of that problems, I'm guessing. After that, hopefully, we do a little edit here, and we're back at the swamp. Now we're about to walk, and I'm about to probably say some dumb jokes along the way. Very interesting. I think the main goal of this campaign and playthrough is to get as many waifus as we can. Oh, I can hear your heartbeat. I need you to pause that real quick. So we're here winning over Nura because she leaves my clan every 5 seconds, or she gets a chance to. Easy day. We got her back. I don't know why she does. I think that she enjoys being with us. I guess not though, which makes the enemies of the swamp people a little bit worse for wear. They don't enjoy the fact that I just come in here and see like just goon whatever I want. Ludos Khan grips the calabash tightly and remains silent for some time. He finally issues a proclamation. The twin pearls of war and poverty have ravaged us swamp people and eroded our dreams. But I must have things wrong this time. You're an extraordinary warrior. My granddaughter trusts you, and I also trust you. Ludos Khan pokes off with his staff, hunching his back to turn and say, "These old eyes can't see much anymore, but I hope our children, the children of Umbra, will one day see it all." Suddenly, seeming like the frail old man he should be, Ludos Khan gazed out into the distance with a sparkle in his eyes. Ludos Khan signs a ceasefire with conditions that the Ifrit stop their attacks. Regardless, the Thor have their name on the parchment. It's a step forward. Alright, so I've pretty much spent like an hour this episode running across the whole map trying to find the leader of the Akhal, because then he asked for like 200 pieces of jade because we already killed the dead queen. That's all he wanted. So we're ahead on the curve right there, but it really pushed us back. So if you guys be doing this part of the mission, just go after the Akhal first if you're going to take over the DAC like I did. That way you get 2 quests done in one go, because then he'll sign a ceasefire treaty immediately. And we gotta pause it again because I do not have this part of the video muted. I sue. So yeah, so once we get to the Akhal, he's gonna be like, "Oh, I have a peace treaty for you." He's like, "Oh, do you?" I'm like, "Yes, sir, I do. Here, try to take it." And then he's gonna be like, "Do you know what you're talking about?" "Yes. Some nerve you have to say this to my face." "You are the Sultan of the Akhal, of course I had to say it to you." "You, very well, I appreciate a straight talker. Here's your answer. A ceasefire is possible, yes. And your terms? You defeated Ribia and became a new leader of the dock. I'm impressed." Alright. "The timing is unfortunate. If you had spoken to me before defeating a dock, perhaps that would have been a task that's set for you. Now you must complete another one, which I'm sure would not be too difficult for you." "Oh, I'm gonna sneeze and I don't want to sneeze. I want 200 jade." "Not exactly an easy task. Ha, you already achieved so as much as a daunting task. This should be like child's play to you, one such as you." "That's my term, 200 jade. Find me when you have it." Blaze. My stomach just made a weird noise. A couple more minutes. Alright. Alright. Is that recording? I don't even know. Alright, so at this moment, I'm just like, I'm gonna give you guys a little teasy, you know, give you at least some combat, because the whole video has been story pretty much. But I'm excited though, because in the future, the next couple episodes we have coming out for this, it's done. Like, the game is over with. We fight. There's so much wild stuff happening in the future crusade, pretty much. Like, I don't want to ruin anything because I just beat this game sitting down today, and then my audio wants to die on this episode for some reason, because life is not fair that way. Oh, dude, you know what's gonna bother me though? The audio is not gonna be able to hear it for you guys. You guys are not gonna be able to hear it. I'm honestly gonna be very surprised if any of you stick this far into the episode, but you know, for those that do, you get to have my voice. As nice as that would seem. But in the future, this game was actually pretty fun and I enjoyed a lot of it. There's some things that I would hope will be improved, which is the obviously the quest tracker, all that stuff. But besides that, it's perfect. Like, all the animations, all the little stuff here and there are just mind-blowing and mind-boggling great. Like, I fell in love with it, just how to see like all the stuff on screen explode, everyone have their own abilities and just get goons. And also I enjoyed the Jackal, even though I wish I could be a sword and board, but just playing as a swordsman or whatever weapon I have towards the end of the game was fun too. Didn't really mind at all. The abilities for the Jackal though were pretty OP at the start to instant kill like half the army by yourself. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, now that we're back into it, obviously. Hi, what do you want? "Ah, fine jade. Excellent. I'm a man of my word. Bring me the agreement. I signed the peace treaty in the name of the Akhal clan, and I hope you will stay true to your word as well and bring true peace to this war-torn land." Regardless, the Akhal have put their name on the parchment. It is a step forward. Indeed it is. From here on out, I can't remember. I'm not gonna lie to you. What are we trying to do right now? Oh, we do the quest and it's done, so we wait here a little bit. Wait for the news and the messages to come to us that our baby needs us. Our waifu. She's gonna be needing us real soon here. So I am excited to play this game with some mods. I've seen the mod store and the multiplayer map. Oh, time to read. Nasir ride like sands through the winds, passing from back and forth between valleys and the mountains with ease. Take another close look at the ceasefire you negotiated. It's like a dream's come true. You realize that you've lost track of how long you've been chasing these down, but the peace and stability that lays ahead of can't help but set you at ease. In game time, it's about like a year. You've traveled to so many places recently, and each time you set foot on a new piece of soil, you've always inquired passerbys whether or not they've seen the girl in gray-blue turban. But after all this time, you still know nothing about Leida's whereabouts. She could be lost already to the icy eastern tundras of Laos. You quickly shake off such negative thoughts and check your palm once again, waiting for the familiar blue glow to gleam once more. At that very same moment, in the far, far east on the other side of the Laos Mountains. Trying to mute them. Damn it. I walked straight into this trap. Lower the audio for this again. We're almost done, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry. Damn it, I walked straight into this trap. The stone of image of the Ifrit Void Master gave you is apparently some kind of spirit trap, and activating the stone also activated the trap. I thought he actually trusted me. It is because of the river goddess blood coursing through my veins. Shaking head, forget about everything else. Concentrating only on cracking the imprisonment, lack of discipline could cost your life here. Mr. Nobody, stay away from the Ifrit. Don't get too close. Oh, my throat is beat dead. It beat dead right now. Leida? Why is my mind suddenly filled with Leida's cries? Help me, help. This man walking out here, running towards me. Even though I'm not even looking his direction, I could probably still hear that, but nope. Dude gets gooned right in front of my eyes. You turn to look, but just at the very moment, the poor passerby is snatched up by a pursuing Ifrit who rips his throat out. Blood gushes out in an arcing squirt, splashing onto your boots. What are you guys doing? In human tongue, doing? We are feeding. Although long dead, the stranger's stare somehow remains transfixed on you, as though blaming you for your inaction. I mean, I was right there. You haven't heard? Your chief has entered into a contract with the princess. Contract? A contract, he says. Blah. I tell you what, how exactly should I put this? Yes, that's right. People are so easily deceived, just like the princess. How is she doing these days? The stone of image is jinxed, and she'll be unable to move by now, cold, hungry, and angry. Poor thing, if she was still here with us, the Void Master wouldn't have sent so many troops. Stone of Image? What on earth have you done to the Stone of Image? Do I misspeak your human tongue, or are you pathetic human ears and brain failing you? That super princess probably already died in the freezing rain over there. the freak tilted his head to look at you, the sinews rippling rocks in his face make it hard to determine any emotion whatsoever. But his eyes tell no lie. I will never forgive you. Why do I click so fast? You shift your weight down and crouching on tiptoes. You ever so slowly unsheath your weapon inch by inch. Then with a sudden shing sound, a flash of light shoots glints in the dark. Before the dust have settled to the ground, the Ifrit falls dead to the ground before you. You squat down and pass your palm over the face of the deceased man, forcing his eyes closed. God rest ye. You feel a sudden unknown pressure forcing your pupils down into pinpricks. The voice of Leida has you heard echoing through your mind's eye draws into a sudden sharp focus. Mr. Nobody, stay away from the Ifrit. The war horns have sounded. Despite drawing all the tribes together on this pathway to peace, you still have no way to stop the perfidious assault of the Ifrit. Meanwhile, Princess Leida has been kidnapped beyond the Laos Mountains. If she even remains alive, the tribes are starting to turn on you because of the Ifrit's assault, blaming their weakened defenses on all the tribal work you've been doing. Violent fires have been kindled and ignited. Now like the flickers of a flame, the Ifrit goad you. The war has erupted. Of course, I don't mute this. Alright, so again though, this is going to be a pretty short episode just because of the audio missing, but you guys are not missing anything at all. Here on out is pretty much preparing me for war, getting all the people I need set up, getting ready for the gooning that's about to happen next episode, because next episode is a constant fight. From start to finish, like non-stop fight, which is makes my body sweat for how much fighting we did like towards the end of the game, because at the beginning it was pretty chill, and then right off the start just boom 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 at the end, just straight gooning. I think most of my army did die, so if a lot of you are wondering or wanting me to show some combat where I lose, there you go. Next episode is the place for you to get off on, you dirty little people, because I get gooned there a lot. I lose a couple of my boys. high tier people, and then we switch on out. But for what we switched to, it's pretty fun. Very interesting, the troops that we get towards the end game. Wasn't really expecting that at all, to be honest. But it was fun. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty enjoyable. I think right now I'm trying to get a peace treaty going on. Nope, I'm mustering up the squad. Yes. Rally all troops to me. Everyone's been at home chilling for so long in game, like years, days. So like they have to have actual good units, right, at this moment in time. That was like my thought process on that whole thing, because I didn't call them upon for any wars for so long. Also, the desert camels at this point, like they're so useless that we goon them in 5.5 seconds. Like look at this, their army falls apart easy. I don't even have to do the whole spam attack constantly. I mean, I always do though. Non-stop, I always do spam attacks. I mean, as a Jackal though, surprisingly, you don't get that many abilities. I did expect more, but I'm also excited for the Nameless, because the Nameless, you can be any class you want. You can combine all the classes together in one go. That's the one thing I'm more excited about. Also, look, see, the Ifrit domain spawned in as the story progressed. I'm hoping that like the rest of the map gets fleshed out more. It'll be very interesting, like DLCs or something. I don't know. Honestly, this game is so great that I would buy DLCs for this game. Oh, is it another fight? But yeah, as I was saying though, the Jackal doesn't have really that much abilities. Like his spawning ability is great for the 1v1s. I mean, I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 abilities is good actually. Never mind. Well, no, one of them I chose from the legacy skill, so that's that. I don't think I ever used the other legacy skill I got, which is surprising because I don't know why. But besides that, yeah, like I don't know, just want more stuff for him. But maybe later on again, like I said, well, the gooning will happen. Oh, is everyone already meeting up? I don't remember them meeting me up like this fast. It's already been a minute. Honestly, 6 hours straight playthrough melts your brain constantly. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, but that seems to be the end here, ladies and gentlemen. Next episode is the Great Crusade, the final crusade for all of humanity and everything that happens with it. Hope to see you guys there, and let me know what you think about the game so far in the comments or not. Love you guys. Have a great day.